Hey guys, I feel a little bit better. I got a nap in. To be honest, I was so sleepy today. It was a real windy day, and I think that with just the sound of wind a lot of times makes me kind of sleepy. So the wind was incredible today. I mean, it was super strong, and things were blowing everywhere, and it's like I wanted to hibernate. I wanted to just go curl under some blankets and forget about the day. And I mean, I wasn't down or anything, I just was sleepy. So I did get a nap in. I'm still going to go to bed probably around 9 o'clock. We'll see. I might even get to upload this tonight. If not, you guys will get it in the morning. I put off doing this video on my schedule and, kind of the layout of my day, simply because, I make my videos to hopefully help some of you, and for the life of me, I can't see how this would help other than maybe you could pick up little tidbits of my day that would fit into your day. It's just everybody's day is so different and everybody's schedules are so different. I'm able to stay home. I don't have to get up early and go to work. I do get up early. I choose to get up early, and it necessitates I get up early because my boys go to school. So, I have to get up and help them get ready and all that stuff. But, everyone's days are so different, and their relationships and their spouses or boyfriends' jobs or children's schedules are so different that this is just more of me sharing for you that are curious how I kind of run my day. And another thing is, it's so not perfect. It's still being perfected, and you hear this a lot, I won't get it right until the boys are probably leaving home, and then I'll have it all figured out. I have found things that don't work for sure, and I just kind of quit doing it that way. And then a lot of things I find that work. I'm just like, wow, this worked great. I like that. Or I get an idea from a blog or something. I love iVillage.com. I love Zen Habits. Those two I really check a lot for anything relating to family or child rearing. So basically, I get up early. I get up around 5 o'clock in the morning. My husband gets up. Ideally, I like to get up about a half hour before him. He gets up and leaves. He's out of here by 5:45. So I really like to get up and get in my workout. I like to do my workout before anyone's out of bed. And it doesn't always happen, but when it happens, my day it started so much better. Things feel like they're going to actually run smoothly, and I'm in control of, it as a parent, you can probably relate to this. When you have more than one little one, and they wake up in the morning and they need you, it's like everything else stops. You need to attend to them. You need to take, let alone 2 or 3. So I have 3, and they're all small. So it's like it gets nuts after 7 o'clock. I mean, seriously, honestly, it gets nuts. So get up early, do my workout, and within a half hour I'm done. Okay, so I drink my coffee or my tea. I always it's just as I'm blowing noses, getting them dressed, getting breakfast. My breakfasts are just quick and easy. It's usually fruit. Banana is like a staple. So banana and a whole grain muffin, like a English muffin with some honey on it. I don't do like conventional waffles and pancakes, maybe on the weekend, but during the week, it's just I have it down pat. It's a nice quick breakfast. Usually, a yogurt, a whole grain muffin, and some fruit, something like that. And Gabe's off to school, so his bus is here at 8 o'clock, and he's gone. So then I only have 2. So after that, I feed Riley. So I don't even feed Riley until Gabe's gone. So then Braxton and Riley eat breakfast together. So let's say like 8:15 to 8:30, they're done. Everything I try to have done, cleaned up by, and sometimes I actually get on Facebook while they're eating. So I sit at the table with them while they're eating, and I'll get on Facebook or something like that and drink my coffee or my tea. So after that, I will watch at 9 o'clock, almost religiously. I always watch Kelly and Michael, so that's from 9 to 10. And I'll do like house stuff, like I'll fold laundry or bills, or I'll take whatever little things I need to kind of get organized that day. I'll take it in there while I'm watching my show, like a lot of you probably do, and I just like make a quick phone call and schedule, or I get all those kind of paperwork sort of things done, or laundry sort of things done during that hour, which is great, because then at 10, so from 10 to 12, usually from 11 to 12, I'm hustling around getting Riley ready, because he has to be at preschool by noon, and I have to take him. I mean, the school's right beside my house, so I could walk on a pretty day, but I take him. So usually 10 to 11, it's like just doing whatever. I mean, sometimes my friends call, or I'll make a phone call, or the kids are playing. Brax won't sleep anymore until like after Riley goes to school. So it's kind of like playtime. We just do whatever. Like 11 to 12, like I'm packing Riley's lunch for school and getting him dressed, helping him with his teeth and all that kind of stuff. And then, he's at school. We'll drop him off at noon. And then after that, sometimes I just use that time. I run errands or whatever. But generally, I like to get home now. I put Braxy to bed. He really needs his nap that time, or he's super cranky. And lately, I've been napping with him. So actually, I have been napping with him unless I'm working on videos or cooking. So sometimes if I don't have anything for dinner, or when the boys get home, I try to always have a snack prepared for them. I've been having dinner earlier. So for the kids, I've been having dinner at 5. I'm going to be honest, we're not like a super traditional family where we all sit down and we all eat together, because my husband doesn't even get home until sometimes close to 7. So I never know exactly when he's going to be home, because he's like bossing a crew, and so it depends on when they all leave and if something goes wrong. So I've pretty much adjusted. We used to kind of eat together more at our other house, and he had a different work schedule. So we kind of work around that. But what I've found is it's a lot better if I get dinner earlier, because the boys are messy and I like to get them fed, cleaned up. So at 5 we eat now. And I'll usually eat with them, and then I get them all cleaned up and everything. Their daddy gets home, and then it's like I have more time to sort of relax with him in the evening. So I don't really make plans in the evening. It's like whatever we decide to do, like as he and I, and then sometimes he just plays with the kids all night, video games, or, sometimes we start watching a movie and they go off and play. But either way, can you imagine how crazy that would be if I didn't even start dinner until like 6 or 7, and then I'm cleaning up and he's home, and I would never even get to see him. Like it would be nuts. So, and that has happened before. When I'm late with dinner, it's chaos. So I'm just practically in tears, like, will you please help me? So, and I know all of you have had those kind of days. So I try to help myself out, get dinner out of the way earlier. If the boys are outside, lately it's staying like lighter longer. So if they're outside, I try to like take advantage of that and feed them outside, because I don't have to clean up. And to me, that's a big help. And a lot of times I make dinners that aren't super messy right now, because my kids are messy. So Braxton is extreme. I've learned you can't give that child crackers. Like they're all over, and I'm all evening trying to clean up his mess where he crunched them and flicked them across the table. And I mean, we have boys, and it can get very dirty very quickly. So they're not super clean. My oldest is pretty clean with his body and stuff, but they're not. Toys everywhere. So what I do a lot of times, I just have like just a couple toys that I know they're going to want to play with down, and the other ones are put up in the closet. They can't even touch them. They can't get them, because right now the baby's into all my drawers, all my cabinets, makeup, anything he can get his little grubby hands on, he's in it, and he's taking it all over my house. So this can quickly become a madhouse if I'm not organized, I'm not prepared. So you learn based on your kids and your family life what you need to do to better organize your day. So usually I'm kind of boring. I go to bed early now, so like I'm in bed by 9 sometimes earlier, sometimes a little later if I'm talking to you guys, or I try to have everything done. The boys are in bed by 9 o'clock. Broxy's in bed by 8 o'clock. So he's in bed by 8. The boys are in bed by 9. They're not always asleep. And then my husband and I usually, if we're up watching something or whatever, we go to bed like 9:30, 10 at the latest. Weekends we're up later. So, but sometimes what I like to do is just go in my room when he's still up watching a show or something, go in my room with my laptop and my candles and my pillow for like an hour and just do online stuff, Pinterest, Facebooking, YouTube, whatever. That's kind of my downtime in the evening, and I really enjoy it. Or talking to my relative, or whatever. That's kind of just what I do to unwind. That's really is my day. I mean, if you have more specific questions, please ask me and I'll answer you. Kind of told you honestly, but walked you through my day best of my ability. Now weekends are really fun. Weekends are so different. I mean, sometimes we're out late at the mall, or sometimes we take a road trip and my husband doesn't tell us where we're going. We just go somewhere. We go to the park. Sometimes I'm going to start rollerblading soon. It's like our days are not planned. Now if the weather's nice, they're outside a lot, we just kind of, I let them eat out there, and we might go to Jump Craze, or we might go to a restaurant and things like that. So I don't have as much cooking usually on the weekend, which is nice. We do our grocery shopping on the weekend. But yeah, I use those couple hours during the day where my oldest two are gone to, if I'm going to do any food prep for my husband's dinner, or mine doesn't take a lot anymore. I'm like super efficient at making my meals. I eat 2 main meals a day and usually like 3 snacks during the day. I added it up today. I was like, how often do I eat? And I kind of like snack more than I sit down and have a meal. So I think there's like always 2 solid meals in my day. And then and one of those is usually just a giant salad. So, I mean, I'm really easy to cook for myself, and I'm really glad about that, because not only is it healthy, but it's like, doesn't take a lot of food prep and all that stuff. So, but my husband, usually I'll do a little bit more for, and the boys, they're pretty easy still. I mean, they're gonna, the older they get, the more difficult, the more is going to be on my plate for sure. But yeah, weekends are very different, and they're not so organized. The week I have pretty organized, but the weekend I have help. My husband's home, and it's not so much the same, and we definitely stay up later. Now Sunday I use to usually catch up on my sleep, and I get more sleep on Sunday, and I look forward to that. So. But I also don't have to cook as much, because we usually go out to eat either Saturday or Sunday, and there's leftovers and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was enjoyable, and I hope I'm more awake tomorrow. So I will bring you guys another workout tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and cheerio.